also.
लाइट बंद कर देना बता, लाइट बंद कर देना।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
देवं नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयत्मुदीरये
प्रायशवदरेषु
प्रायश्चित्तेषु नित्यं
भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी।
चोरुरसं तेभ्यो त्वां भगवतर्पणम्
भगवत्
ओ विप्रार्था सवः सूरः प्रणीमो भुवि मूर्धभिः चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
घोरसरसं तेभ्यो
दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम्
दत्त्वा भगवत् अर्पणम्
ओ विप्रार्था सवः शूरः
गो विप्रार्थास्तवसुरः
प्रणीमो भुवि मूर्धभिः अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
ननं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
त्वां भगवदर्पणम्
दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम्
ओ विप्रार्शवः सूरः
गो विप्रार्थशवशूरः
प्रणीमो भुवि मूर्धभिः
प्रणेमुर्भुवि मूर्धभिः
चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
भगवदर्पणम्
दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम्
ओ विप्रार्था शवः शूरः
गो विप्रार्थशवः शूरः
भुवि मूर्धभिः
प्रणेमुर्भुवि मूर्धभिः
चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
भगवदर्पणम्
दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम्
ओ विप्रार्था शवः शूरः
गो विप्रार्थशवः शूरः
प्रणीमो भुवि मूर्धभिः
प्रणेमुर्भुविः
अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो
अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम्
ओ विप्रार्था शवः शूरः
गो विप्रार्थशवः शूरः प्रणेमुर्भुवि मूर्धभिः अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणम् गोविप्रार्थशव शूरः प्रणेमुर्भुवि मूर्धभिः। हरे कृष्ण।
अन्नं चोरुरसं तेभ्यो दत्त्वा भगवदर्पणं गोविप्रार्थसवः शूरः प्रणेमुर्भुवि मूर्तिभिः। हरे कृष्ण।
UP 3.3.8. We are in
Prabhuji, it is not
3.4.8.
a fourth
Yes.
chapter.
3.4.8.
It is
We are
third chapter.
Oh, why? You should tell. Why you tell late? We already chatted.
Yeah, I felt like we have
Sorry,
seen this shloka.
What is it? 28, 38.
28, Prabhu.
28.
राजोवाचा निधनम् उपगतेषु वृष्णभोजेषु अधिरतायुधापयुधापतेषु मुख्यः स तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धयो यद् धरीरपि तत्यज अकृतिं यदीशः राजो उवाच
राजोवाच
उपगतेषु वृष्णभोजेषु
निधनम् उपगतेषु वृष्णुभोजेषु अधीरतयुतापयुत्तपेषु मुख्यः
सातु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो यान्
सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो यत्
धरीरपि तत्यज आकृतिं तधीशः
धरीरपि तात्यज आकृतिं त्रदिशः।
राजोवाच निधनम् उपगतेषु विष्णुभोजेषु अधिरतयुथापयुथापेषु मुख्यः सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो या धरीरपि तत्यज आकृतिं तधीशः राजो उवाच निधनमुपगतेषु वृष्णभोजेषु अधिरथयुतापयुतापेषु मुख्यः सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो या धरीरपि तत्यज आकृतिं तधीशः राजोवाच
Very low volume.
अधिरथयुतापयुतापेषु मुख्यः
अधिरतायुधापयुधापेषु मुख्यः
सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो या
धातु कथम् उद्धवो
धरीरपि तत्यज आकृतिं तदेशः
हरिरपि तया
Yeah, same tune. Anybody wants to chant?
निधनम् उपगतेषु राजो उवाच निधनम् उपगतेषु वृष्णिभोजेषु अधीरता युथापेषु मुख्यः सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो यद् धरीरपि तत्यजाकृतिं त्रयदीशः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। राजोवाच निधनम् उपगतेषु वृष्णिभोजेष्वा अधीरता युतापेषु मुख्यः स तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो यद् धरीरपि तत्याज आकृतिं त्रयदीशः। हरे कृष्ण
प्रभु जी। राजो उवाच निधनम् उपागतेषु वृष्णिभोजेषु अधीरतायुतापयुतापेषु मुख्यः सा तु कथम् अवशिष्ट उद्धवो यत् धरीरपि तत्यज आकृतिं त्रयदिशः।
Hare Krishna. Raja Vacha, the king
Vacha
Dhanam Upagateshu, having overtaken Vrishni of the Vrishni dynasty, Bhuvaneshu, the Bhoja dynasty, Adhirata, great commander, Yutapa, commander in chief, Yutapeshu, amongst them, Mukyaha, prominent, Saha, he, two, only, Katam, how, Avashishtaha, remain, Uddhava, Uddhava, Yat, whereas, Harihi, the personality Godhead, Api, also, Satya Jay, finished, Akritim, complete pastime, Tri Adishaha, Lord of the three words. The king inquired at the end of the pastime, the Lord of the three words, Sri Krishna, and after discovering the members of Vrishni and Bhoja dynasty, who were the best of the great commanders? Why did Uddhava, who were the best of the great commanders, why did Uddhava alone remain? The king inquired at the end of the pastimes of the Lord of the three words, Sri Krishna. And after the discipline of the members of the Vrishni and Bhoja dynasty, who were the best of the great commanders, why did Uddhava alone remain? Guess who wants to read the purport?
Purport. According to Sri Jiva Goswami, Nidhanam means the transcendental abode of the Lord, Ni means the highest, and Dhanam means opulence. And because the abode of the Lord is the highest manifestation of the transcendental opulence, his abode can therefore be called Nidhanam. Apart from the grammatical elucidation, the real purpose of the word Nidhanam is to indicate that all the members of the Vrishni and Bhoja dynasties were direct associates of the Lord, and after the end of his pastimes, all the associates were dispatched to their respective positions in the transcendental abode. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura elucidates the meaning of Akritim as pastimes. A means complete and Kritim means transcendental pastimes. Since the Lord is identical with his transcendental body, there is no question of his changing or quitting his body. To act in accordance with the rules and customs of the material world, the Lord seems to take his birth or leave his body, but the pure devotees of the Lord know well the actual fact. It is necessary, therefore, for the serious students of Srimad Bhagavatam to follow the notes and comments of the Lord Acharyas like Jiva Goswami and Vishwanatha Chakravarti. To others who are not devotees of the Lord, the comments and explanation of such Acharyas may appear to be grammatically jugglery. But to the students who are in the line of disciplic succession, the explanations of the great Acharyas are quite fit. The word Upagateshu is also significant. All the members of Vrishni and Bhoja directly reach the abode of the Lord. Other devotees do not reach the abode of the Lord directly, but the pure devotees of the Lord have no attraction for the opulence of any planets of the material world. Sometimes, due to inquisitiveness, devotees who are to be promoted to the abode of the Lord have some attraction for the opulence of the higher material planets above the earth, and thus they desire to see them while going up to the perfection. But the Vrishnis and Bhojas were directly dispatched because they had no attraction for the material planets. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura also suggests that according to the Amarakosha dictionary, Akriti means signal. Lord Krishna ordered Uddhava by signal to go to Badrikashrama after his departure, and Uddhava, as a pure devotee of the Lord, carried out the order more faithfully than going back to the Godhead or to the abode of the Lord. That was the cause of his remaining alone even after the departure of the Lord from the face of the earth. Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatimanandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurvutam Yena Tasmai Gurve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Kaya Bhutale Srimad Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Vivisheshaya Shunyavadi Adesha Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Rajo Vacha Nidanam Upagateshu Vishnu Bhodeshu Adi Nidanam Upagateshu Vishnu Bhodeshu Adhirata Yuthapa Yuthapesha Mukyaha Satu Katham Avashishta Uddhavoya Dharirapi Tattaja Akritim Tattadhishaha. The king inquired at the end of the pastimes of the Lord of the three words, Sri Krishna, and after dismissing the members of Vishnu Yadu dynasty who were the best of the great commanders, why did Uddhava alone remain? So Krishna's plans are not easy to understand. Just like we have plans, we make decisions. Krishna also makes decisions. And many a time, if you want to make good decisions, you have to think 100 times before making a decision. Many days you have to plan. Somebody wants to be a good manager, has to plan many days and then take a decision. Okay? But that Krishna can do on the spot decision. We desire something on the spot, Krishna can manifest. Not that you keep thinking. There was one Narada, he asked Krishna, Krishna, what is your Maya? Narada, can you bring me a glass of water? And after that, you all know what happened. Narada went to a house and he knocked on the door. A beautiful girl came. And Narada saw her. So nice. He was just looking at her. Then the father of the girl came. Oh, Narad Muni, Narad Muni. So fortunate we are. You are visiting our house. So he says, but Narad Muni, what do you want? Can I marry your daughter? I said, yes, you can stay in the house also. I have a lot of opulence. And he married her, stayed in the house, produced one after another so many children. And then after that, what happened? Big great flood came. And then first the father drowned. Then one by one children drowned. Narada Muni tried frantically to and the wife together to save the children. One by one, all the children were slipped away from their hand. It happened in tsunami time also, I heard. From the hand of the people, children slipped. And the flood was so strong. And then finally the wife also drowned. Somehow Narada Muni saved his life. Sat at the bank of the river. My voice is clear or it is less, more? Let me just check. Hare Krishna, Supriya Mataji, my voice is clear?
Perfect, Prabhuji. It's clear, Prabhuji.
Okay. So then, Narada Muni, after that, he came out of the water and he was crying and crying. And then suddenly he heard a tap on the shoulder. Where is water? I told you to bring a glass of water. So Krishna created, not that Krishna is thinking now, Narada Muni is asking now. No, in a moment it is. But we cannot imitate Krishna. We means you have to take one decision, 100 days you have to think right, wrong, discuss so many people. Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's right? And plan. Sometimes we try to act like that, make a nice khichdi. I remember some festivals are there and we went totally unplanned. So we are saying, hey, you come, you get, first Janmashtami we had it taken by horse. So we asked all our congregation, how many think you people will come? 500, not more than 500. So, okay, 500 people will come. See, we cooked prasadam for 500 people. No disaster management, no extra stock. And we landed up there. 3,000 people came. And then, hey, you come here, you distribute prasadam. Nothing is planned. No, we'll distribute prasadam. You come here, and then now on top of it, it's a disaster there. Many times more people have come. And suddenly we told the cook, there are 3,000 people here, you cook for only 500. He doesn't have any ingredients to cook for 3,000. He took a bucket of water, put over khichdi. And the khichdi became totally tasteless. Nobody could even take it inside. And then we ordered distribute. There is nothing. We have people who are giving khichdi in glasses. Their glasses also fill. So we cannot imitate Krishna. We have to plan many times. But Krishna can do. Not that Krishna has to think now what to do. No. He can on the spot decide anything. And that's how Krishna acts. He can do. Uddhava, you stay for some time. When Krishna makes a decision like that, it has a lot of meaning. When we make a decision, we have to think many times. Otherwise, we can make a mistake. Anna? Think about something. Is it right? Okay, keep thinking. Any major decision, we should keep thinking for many days. Then we should take. Because we can make a mistake. Before speaking one word also, actually, we should take permission from Krishna. Before doing anything also, we should take permission from Krishna. Is it right or wrong? Will it be pleasing to Krishna or it is not? So now Krishna decided Uddhava to stay. Now if Krishna's act is done, it has hundreds of reasons. Because Krishna accomplishes many things when he takes a decision. He considers it from many, many angles, not one angle. So then he says, Uddhava, you stay. So there are various reasons why Uddhava should stay. To give association to Vidura, we already saw that. Like that, Uddhava, great devotee, stay in the world. We give an example of his great devotee who will preach and also give a wonderful example of a great devotee. Krishna made him stay for some more time. To have some association. He said, Krishna sent me to get some good association with Badrikash with the great devotees. Yes, that's also another reason. So devotee is happy to staying in the world or going back to Godhead. That is not a criteria for the greatest devotees. They are happy to get some service to Krishna. And Krishna gave him a service. And in the world, had a living example of an exalted devotee of Uddhava. People could see, oh, such a great devotee. So gave a living example. Like Vidura, how many people would have benefited just by seeing Uddhava and hearing him? How many people will benefit? So Krishna, therefore, sometimes even sends from the spiritual world great devotees. Who likes to go to the material world? Nobody. Dirty place. If somebody like to go. Suppose I say, in cities, some slums are there. People are not taking bath there. I'd give you a description. Most of the people are sick there. They don't take bath. And many are in criminal activity. Suppose, I'm not saying poor people are always bad. It's like that. Would you go there? Not go. Why will you go there? Stinking, dirty, bad habits. Isn't material world like that? Stinking, bad habits, all criminal rogues. And they don't even think about Krishna. Why from the spiritual world anybody would like to come? Nobody wants to come. Now, okay, we are in the city. How many of you go to the jail regularly? Talk to the people. Nobody goes. You avoid them. They're all criminals. No? What do you find in jail? Pickpockets, murderers, all kind of violent people, isn't it? जेल के अंदर हैं कौन सब चोर उचक्के तो मिलेंगे ना जेब कतरे चोर उचक्के sometimes some people say people are not good acha you expect good people in the material world material world is not supposed to place searching for good people you're in the wrong place go to the spiritual world therefore Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada says this material world is not a place for a gentleman not a place for a gentleman correct first person who's not a gentleman is we ourselves. So Prabhupada says, always find fault with yourself and look for good qualities in others. What is that? Always find fault with yourself and look for good qualities in others. And we do reverse. Always find fault with others and always look for good qualities in ourselves. Correct? We are reverse. And we're supposed to be always find fault with yourself. You have no business is finding fault with others unless it is your duty. You have no business. You find fault with yourself and look for good qualities in others. Then person will advance spiritual life. The person stops finding fault with himself, will stop finding fault with others, Faults are always there. Prabhupada says you want to find fault, you can find fault with me also. If that is the tendency, then you'll find fault everywhere and fall down. Because our movement is the movement of mercy. If you start finding fault with Vaishnava, then where mercy you will get? You will not get any mercy. You will not ask mercy also. Correct? Therefore, Kanishta Adhikari means only Guru and deities. That is Kanishta Adhikari. He cannot relate to Vaishnavas. Kanishta Adhikari means what? Only Guru and deities. That's all. It doesn't relate with Vaishnavas. Madhyamadhikari is able to relate with Vaishnava and take mercy. He loves Guru and Krishna, definitely. But one more element now. He develops friendship with devotees and lives in their company, appreciates their qualities, lives in their company, takes their mercy. And then, third, he gives very compassionate. He's very compassionate to innocent people. And he ignores people who are envious. There are 4 kinds of people in this world. So that is the qualification of a devotee. Devotee has Madhyavadikari, who is a preacher, will see these 4 kind of categories which are always existing. So Uddhava, as an exalted devotee, and Vidura got recognized, and he took his association. He wanted even him to be his guru. And now Parikshit Maharaj is inquiring. And after that, what happened? Uddhava told, please, I will not be a guru. I am much younger to you. And on top of it, Maitreya Rishi is nearby. Let him instruct you. Italy Maryada Vatikama. If I start instructing you, not even in the same town, nearby town, and in his presence I instruct you, that will be breach of etiquette. He is much elder, much mature. Let him instruct you. So that is what was discussed. And then after that, Parikshit Maharaj is asking, okay, that's all fine. I have one question. Why did Uddhava, Krishna made him stay in this world? So inquiry, Sri Radha Govinda Temple. And Uddhava was also in great pain of separation. So a devotee's pain of separation is not a pain we were discussing yesterday, is the highest pleasure. Krishna never gives pain to his devotee. Be very sure about it. Many times people question this. Why did Lord Sita was sent away by Lord Rama? Why did Krishna left Vrindavan, never came back? And didn't he give pain? He gave the highest pleasure. Separation is the highest pleasure in spiritual life, which is quite confidential. Vipralamba bhava. And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us. So, in his own life, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually came to experience the separation of Krishna in the mood of Radharani, the highest pleasure, and taste that. He came to taste that pleasure. So, if Uddhava has been left in the world to feel separation from the Lord, yes, that's a blessing, because that's the highest pleasure. At the same time, for the world, a great devotee remains to take association from. And now, as far as going to the purport, their acharyas have taken all different words and taken different meaning. Ti, dhanam, ni has various more meaning. And this is taken by Jiva Goswami, a great acharya. Ni, nidhanam means, ni means the highest. And dharam means the opulence. So nidhanam only doesn't mean disappearance. Nidhanam also means achieving the highest abode of the Lord. So all the members of Yadu Vaishnava dynasty, because they were direct associates of the Lord and they served him, finally they are going to go to the abode of the Lord. So they're all disappeared into the abode of the Lord. Okay? Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur also goes to another word, akritim, as pastime. A means complete, kriti means transcendental pastime. So they join Krishna's transcendental pastime. So nidhanam, akriti, they achieve the abode of the Lord and join wonderful pastimes of the Lord. Nidhanam, what does nidhan mean generally? Death or disappearance. But here they say this word should be taken carefully. Ni means the greatest. Dhanam means opulence. So they achieve the abode of the Lord. And Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur go to the word akriti. A means complete. Kriti means transcendental pastime. They join the complete pastimes of the Lord. went to the abode of the Lord. George don't pass time. Lord is identical. There is no question of changing and quitting the body. Okay. To follow the notes, okay. Upagateshu. Nidanam. Nidanam upagateshu akriti. We were just reading. Upagateshu, having overtaken. Third word. Upagateshu. Now this we see Jiva Goswami and Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur, particularly the greatest scholars in the parampara. So always they will have work like this. Probably this is not a grammatical checklist. They know the essence of the Shastras. They know the essence of Krishna's instructions. And they show so much more beauty in those verses which we do not see. Upagateshu is also. They reach the abode of the Lord. And Prabhupada says that sometimes inquisitiveness, a devotee had a little bit. I'll just see what the heaven is. There will be some inquisitiveness. While going back to Godhead, when every floor is like a lift. The lift opens and devotee sees outside. Sometimes because of not being pure devotee, because of sakama, some amount of sakama in our heart, when the lift opens in heaven, you may come out. Just like to see how Apsaras dance, the opulence of Indra. Yes, you can come. And then you stay there. But Bhakti Lata Bija, if it is sincere and pure, will not take shelter even in heaven, even in Brahmaloka, even in Brahma Jyoti, because he knows there is no complete satisfaction there. I'll only take satisfaction in Krishna's lotus feet. Correct. Material world is very big. A person has how much 200, 300 channels in front of him and a TV. He cannot switch off. Not here, not there, not here, not there. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. Very rare the person traveling across the Brahmanda will catch the pleasure of service to the lotus feet of Krishna. Very rare. Kono, very fortunate soul. And after he has got the lotus feet of Krishna and got taste in it, he should not get lost. There is so much enjoyment. Correct? Unlimited sites are there on the mobile. Unlimited channels are there on the TV nowadays. Everything is unlimited. Maya has unlimited shades. And if you start, you'll never end. You'll not be able to end. Just like many times old people, whole day, remote, that's all their life. They have food and the remote. Go to this channel, that channel, this channel, that channel. They think they're enjoying life, but it's not enjoying. It's a waste of time. So a person should be convinced that Naam bina kichu nahi chauda bhuvana loke. Except the holy name, there is nothing in this universe which is of any value. What is that? Except the holy name. Naam bina kichu nahi chauda bhuvana loke. There is nothing of any value in the whole universe, 14 planets, except the name. So attentively chant the holy name of the Lord and finish your remaining days we have. We don't have endless days. We have 1,000 days. Maybe we have 5,000 days. Maybe 10,000 days. But it is limited. And it is expending it. Every day, it says 1 day gone, you cannot get it back, even though you pay 100 crore rupees. You'll not get back the day. The day is gone. We are moving towards our death day by day. Whatever time we do not know. So when we are going towards that, let us not waste a moment and getting the information that these are great devotees. We should not be attracted to some opulent pleasures of the world. Even as the slightest attraction that they desire in the heart, we'll have to stay in the middle world. So Rishi and Bhoja dynasty, they were directly dispatched to the spiritual kingdom because they are special, they're devotees, no? They serve the Lord. Why they will stay? Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur, see, Akriti also means signal. So Lord Krishna ordered Uddhava by signal to go to Patikasha after departure. Uddhava as a pure devotee carried the order more faithfully than going back to the Lord. He stayed in his word on the order of the Lord and stayed alone, even on departure of the Lord from the face of the earth. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. Okay, you're all muted.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Dandavat pranam. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Santanam pavanam. Namo
Vaishnavrindu ki jai.
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.